Hey, Mr. Churchill comes over here to say we're doing splendid. But it's very cold out here in the snow, marching to and from the enemy. Oh, I say it's tough, I have had enough, can you stop the cavalry? Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm John and I regularly post ukulele tutorials here on YouTube to suit all abilities. Today we're going to be looking at the 1980 Christmas hit Stop The Cavalry by Jona Lewie. The song made it to number 3 in the UK, but as far as I'm aware, it didn't chart in the US. So my apologies to my American subscribers if you don't actually know the song. The song was actually written as an anti-war song and was never meant to be a Christmas hit. But after the record label dismissed the original demo, the song was rearranged with a Salvation Army brass band playing the main melody and some tubular bells added to the mix. All this, and along with the line, "I wish I was at home for Christmas," gave Lewie a festive hit that is popular to the present day. We're going to be looking at the song in its original key of A major, so you can either play along with the Jona Lewie original or with my own play-along video for this song with the lyrics and chords on the screen that I've linked to in both the card above and the video description below. So check your ukulele is in tune and we'll get started. But just before we do, if you do find this tutorial helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It doesn't cost you anything, but really helps me a lot with making more of these video tutorials moving forward. If you'd like a PDF copy of the song sheet with the lyrics and the chord boxes, buy me a coffee. See how to do so in the video description below, and I'll email one over to you. Alternatively, join me over at my Patreon pages where all my video tutorials and accompanying PDFs can be found in one place. The link for this can also be found in the video description below. The song has just 4 simple chords: an A major, an E7, a G major, and finally a D major. Although this should make things quite easy, there are quite a lot of split bars where 2 chords share the bar, and sometimes this makes for some quick chord changes. Also, with the chord repetition, it's very easy to get lost in the song. The song has an interesting form with verses of different lengths, instrumental sections, and it's also quite hard to decipher what exactly constitutes the chorus and the pre-chorus, as they get played in a different order each time. So I'll try and break it down into its individual component parts and explain this as I go. Now the song's meter is in a 2/4 marching feel, so 1, 2, 1, 2. But for the strumming it's probably easier to think of it in a 4/4 meter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I generally play a simple down, 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 down pattern for most of the song, but with a definite emphasis on the 2 and the 4 of the bar. So this quiet strum loud strum feel can easily be achieved by firstly only really strumming the string or the strings nearest our face on beats 1 and 3 of the bar, and then a full strum across all the strings on beats 2 and 4. So something like this. But feel free to experiment with other patterns and see what works for you best. So as I just demonstrated for the strumming patterns, the song starts with a 4-bar intro, and much like the rest of the song, we are just changing back and forth from A to E7 for each bar. So 2, 3, 4. Now, like the intro, the majority of the first verse is just changing back and forth between an A in one bar and then an E7 in the next, and so on. But after 10 bars of this, in bar 11, where the lyric is "Can you stop the cavalry?", we get a split bar with the A taking beats 1 and 2 of the bar and the E7 taking beats 3 and 4. And then after this we have 2 more bars of A to finish the verse, which unusually makes this verse 13 bars long. So 2, 3, 4. Hey, Mr. Churchill comes over here to say we're doing splendidly. But it's very cold out here in the snow, marching to and from the enemy. Oh, I say it's tough, I have had enough, can you stop the cavalry? Next we have the instrumental verse where the brass band plays the melody, and this is exactly the same form as the first verse that we've just covered, going back and forth between A and E7 for 10 bars, and then that split bar of A and E7 in bar 11, and then 2 bars of A to finish the 13 bar sequence. So if I sing the brass part and play the chords, we would have 2, 3, 4. Next we get another verse with lyrics, but this time it's just 9 bars long. So this time we go back and forth between the A and the E7 for just 6 bars, and then in bar 7 we get our split bar of A and E7, and then we have 2 more bars of A to finish. 2, 3, 4. I have had to fight almost every night down throughout these centuries. That is when I say, oh yes, yet again, can you stop the cavalry? Next we have what I'm going to refer to as the pre-chorus, which is a bit of a misnomer as it comes after the chorus later in the song. But anyway, here we flip the 2 chords we've been playing, and this time we start with the E7, that's then followed with the A chord, and then go back and forth between them for 8 bars. And then in bars 9, 10 and 11 we just play 3 more bars of A. 2, 3, 4. Mary Bradley waits at home in the nuclear fallout zone. Wish I could be dancing now in the arms of the girl I love. So now we're in what I think is the chorus of the song, the dubby-dubby-dum part. And here we play 2 bars of E7 in bars 1 and 2, then 2 bars of A in 3 and 4. Then we go back to 2 more bars of E7 in bars 5 and 6, and back to A again in bars 7 and 8. Then in bars 9 and 10 we finally change to a G chord for 2 bars, and then in bars 11 and 12 we have a D chord for 2 bars. Then in bar 13 we have a split bar evenly sharing an A and a D. In bar 14 a full bar of A. In bar 15 another split bar of A and D, and then in bar 16 another full bar of A, and then in bars 17, 18 and 19 we have 3 split bars evenly sharing the A and the D, and finally in bars 20 and 21 we have 2 more bars of A to take us to the next verse. 2, 3, 4. Dubba dubba dum dum dubba dubba dum dubba dum dum dubba dum dubba dubba dum dubba dubba dum dum dubba dubba dum dubba dum dum dubba dum dubba dubba dum. Wish I was at home for Christmas. Bum 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 bum. Next we have another verse with lyrics, and this is almost the same structurally as the first and instrumental verse, except this time we miss the last bar of A, making it just 12 bars long. 2, 3, 4. Bang goes another bum on another town, wild as Czar and Jim have tea. If I get home, live to tell a tale, I'll run for all presidencies. If I get elected, I will stop the cavalry. Then we have another instrumental verse where the brass band plays the melody again, and this is almost the same as the previous 13 bar instrumental verse, except that there are 2 more bars of A tacked onto the end, making it 15 bars long this time. So once again, if I demo it, singing the brass melody and playing the chord changes, we would have 2, 3, 4. Bum bum ba ba dum bum bum ba ba bum 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 ba 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 da ba 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 da bum bum ba ba dum bum bum ba ba dum ba 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 bum. Next, we initially skip the pre-chorus and go straight to the chorus, the dubba-dubba-dum part, but this time it's a shortened version of the previous one with just 2 bars of E7 in bars 1 and 2, then 2 bars of A in 3 and 4, then 2 more bars of E7 in bars 5 and 6, and 2 more bars of A in 7 and 8. And then we move to 2 bars of G in bars 9 and 10, and 2 bars of D in bars 11 and 12. So, 2, 3, 4, dubba dubba dum, dubba dubba dum, dubba dum dum, dubba dum, dubba dubba dum, dubba dubba dum, dubba dubba dum, dubba dum dum, dubba dum, dubba dubba dum. Wish I was at home for Christmas. Then the chorus I've just played goes straight into another pre-chorus, which is structurally the same as the first one and 11 bars long, but this time the lyric lines have been flipped. So, 2, 3, 4. Wish I could be dancing now in the arms of the girl I love. Mary Bradley waits at home. She's been waiting 2 years long. And then finally the song is ended by playing what would have been bars 9 through to 21 of the first chorus. So 2 bars of G, then 2 bars of D, and then a split bar evenly sharing an A and a D, and then a full bar of A, then another split bar sharing the A and the D, and then another full bar of A, and then finally we have 3 split bars sharing the A and the D, but slowing down on the third bar to finally finish with an A chord. So, something like this. 2, 3, 4. Wish I was at home for Christmas. Bum 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 bum. So now you have the chord progressions and suggestions for the strumming patterns for Stop the Cavalry by Jona Lewie. I'll link to my play-along video for you to practice with in both the card above and the video description below. Be sure to hit the like button if you found this tutorial helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more ukulele content. Let me know in the comments what other Christmas songs you'd like to learn next. If you'd like a copy of the song sheet with the lyrics and the chord box diagrams, buy me a coffee. See how to do so in the video description below, and I'll email one over to you. Or alternatively, join me over at my Patreon pages where all my tutorials and accompanying PDFs can be found in one place. The link for this can also be found in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.